WA XL Cup Racing proudly presented by Retrovision, Liqui Moly, Voltec Mechanical, Racetech, Nexter, and Revolution Race Gear.
Drivers today, nobody spearing off the track or doing anything ridiculous. And as it turns out, Peter Toey wins the day by 1 point over Madison in second place. So next out on the circuit, they've already been given the 1 minute signal. Event number 3 for the XL Cup, and that is brought to you by Retrovision. Race number 13 today, back to 12 laps now, plus 12 minutes plus 1 lap. And Ambrosio and Rhodes been battling in race 1 and 2, which was brought to a stop by that unfortunate incident down there in turn number 7 in race number 2. We've got Ambrosio and Rhodes on the front row from Steve McGregor and Noah Byrne. So for our live stream customers, we go on board with Jacob Fisher in car number 12. Everybody departing. And there is Jacob Fisher, car number 12. The blue and white car moving through turn number 1 at the moment. And you can see him seesawing on the wheel, trying to get some of the heat and some friction across that contact area of those tyres on this particular car. A lot of these guys still running the Dunlops. It's a new tyre that was introduced about 2 seasons ago, and it was a full second quicker than the previous Federal tyre that the XL Cup guys were mandated to use. Lap record for this one held by Queenslander Zane Rinaldi on the 1st of the 7th 2023, a 1:11.3. Now we have been close to that, not today, but at our previous race meeting it was just about gone again. So let's see what we can do now. The weather still direct sunshine unfortunately on the circuit, but the temperature starting to drop and the wind starting to pick up now as well from the southwest. All of these things, you throw them into a big pot and we'll see what comes out at the end of it. Race number 3 for Retrovision, the XL Cup, with Ambrosio and Rhodes on the front row, McGregor and Burns on second row, Callow and Seaton. Then we have Schultz and Wagner de Souza, Burns and Clamp, Fisher and Ruanu Stumpf, and then Cooper, Tristan Moore, Craig Ferreira, Hewitt, Panizza, Charnley, Wesley Lahair, Cove, Stuart McGregor in car number 8, Renan Sanchez, and then Ashley Cove in car number 171 is Charlotte Cove. A big field and still a few cars missing as well, so this field is going to get bigger as season 2025 progresses, but already off to a great start. Some great racing, some very close racing, particularly today with these two, with Rhodes and Ambrosio. There hasn't been more than a car length separating these guys, and they've been able to drive away from Noah Byrne and Steve McGregor in car number 2, making it a 2-horse race. So as I said, back to 12 minutes and 1 lap for this one, the final event for the XL Cup today, brought to you by Retrovision. A big field of cars as we see. I think that may be the car of Clamp, just getting into the correct grid position. We wait for the green flag at the rear of the field. Officials are happy with the lineup now. It looks like both of the Cove cars starting right down at the back of the field there. Orange, flashing orange light, so I believe that those cars may be out of position down there at the back of the grid. This could be an aborted start here. Yep, so we're going to send them away for another warm-up lap here. And unfortunately, this is biting into their time. What started off as 12 minutes and 1 lap is now down to 8 minutes. We've wasted 4 minutes, which is 2 laps around CARCO for the XL Cup runners. And Sanchez just moving through. Stuart McGregor, car number 8. And the Cove cars that appeared to be out of sync with everybody else there on the form-up. As we see the point score for the day, at the moment it's Steve McGregor in car number 2 on 50 points. We have a tie for second between Zane Rhodes and Carlos Ambrosio. This is anywhere but finished at the moment. Craig Ferreira sitting up there on 37 points, then Noah Byrne on 35. Seaton also, and Cooper's up there on 35 as well. Very, very close as far as the overall point score for the day. This is round 2. The West Australian Sporting Car Club State Championships here at CARCO Raceway. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on our live stream brought to you by Turn 7 Media and the West Australian Sporting Car Club. As we go back on board the car of Jacob Fisher. So just cresting the top of the hill at the moment. Jacob's decided now he's starting to get some residual heat into those tyres. Not doing anything stupid and going to loop the car on a warm-up lap. Let's see whether we can get away now. We're down to under 6.5 minutes plus 1 lap. We're looking at around about a 5 to 6 lap journey for these guys. And unfortunately, they've wasted a fair bit of time. Coming down into their grid positions. Good field of some 24 cars. Renan Sanchez finds himself right down at the back of the field in car number 29 with Stuart McGregor, car number 8 in the Petters car. Wesley Lahair down there in car number 27 as well. That looks like a better form up this time. Red lights are on, we're about to go racing and away we go, and the best of the start goes to Carlos Ambrosio. He's got a 1 car length in front of Zane Rhodes as they head down into turn number 1 for the first time. Fairly tight for 3rd and 4th with Noah Byrne getting in front of Steve McGregor and driving away from Steve McGregor. Right behind McGregor is Nathan Seaton and then Wagner de Souza up there as well. John Schultz is there. And also Jackson Kello in car number 80. So fairly close as they all enter into turn number 4 for the first time. As we go back on board with Jacob Fisher up and over the top of the hill. He's got 2 car lengths to get in front of that car, which is directly in front of him. There's probably 4 or 5 cars that he's looking at the moment. Hard on the brakes, right up into the boot of the car in front of Burns. What does he do on the way out of turn number 6? He allows the car not to float all the way out, but he's come reasonably wide on the exit. Gets into the slipstream. There could be a pass on down the bottom here. Burns moves over and goes defensive, so that'll make Fisher have to run around the outside. He backs it off really early, so he's not going to even attempt a pass down there on lap number 1. We got 4 minutes and 10 seconds plus 1 lap remaining here in a very reduced race. But out in front, it's Carlos Ambrosio by 2 car lengths over Zane Rhodes, and as you would expect, Ambrosio sets fast lap time for the first lap of this rerunning of this event number 3 for the XL Cup, brought to you by Retrovision. So de Souza starting to look very racy on the back of McGregor, the Napa Autos car. He's actually lost a couple of places there. Nathan Seaton has moved up, and so has Noah Byrne was already in 3rd. Seaton's moved up, McGregor's moved down. Wagner de Souza's moved forward as well. Jackson Kello's gone down 1. Clamp, Burns and Jacob Fisher. And Fisher up into P10 now. He's got our onboard camera on for our live stream customers here this afternoon at carco.com.au Raceway as our leaders up and over the pack, and again they are running away from Noah Byrne in car number 11, and Zane Rhodes starting to look a little bit racy now as he launches towards the back of Carlos Ambrosio. Further back there's a just about contact as they go side by side. I think that may be Clamp in car number 13. And alongside him was Callow, Burns and Fisher. Can't take it away from these two guys out in front. They've been the class act all day. Not just fighting amongst themselves, but being able to drive away from the remainder of the field. They're already out to nearly 150 metres out in front of third place of Noah Byrne, and a 1 minute 12.9. So we are 0.7 of a second away at the moment from that lap record set by Zane Rinaldi from Queensland. And there you go, Rhodes has got himself in front of Carlos Ambrosio down there in turn number 6. Ambrosio trying to fight back right into the boot lid of Zane Rhodes. Is there going to be a pass on down here into turn number 7? No, there's a very, very close, just about playing NASCARs down there into turn number 7. And it's Zane Rhodes that'll be credited with the lead as they go across the stripe this time from Ambrosio, the current state champion. Somebody's run very wide on the exit of turn number 7. There's Fisher up the inside, car number 12. Wagner D'Souza having a good run today, and the same with Nathan Seaton in car number 95. Although a long way from first and second, Nathan Seaton's been able to move forward through the day and finds himself in third place at the moment from Wagner D'Souza. Starting to get a little bit stretched out towards the back end of the field here. Wesley Lahair and Renan Sanchez down towards the back of the field. Stuart McGregor, Hewitt, and then the Cove girls, 171 and 117. And there goes the lead change again, possibly with Ambrosio running to the inside, pushing Rhodes out wide on the circuit. But still side by side as they come over the stripe. It's anybody's game at the moment. Rhodes going to look for a run around the outside of Ambrosio. It's not going to happen. Carlos has got the preferred line on the exit as well, so will maintain first position over Rhodes, and it looks like Ruano Stumpf is slowing down in the blue 50. Just crawling down into turn number 1 this time. Nathan Seaton still hanging on for third from Wagner D'Souza. Noah Byrne is right behind them, and then Steve McGregor and Jackson Callow, and then Clamp. So Fisher having a good run down there as well, in the top 10 at the moment, sitting in P10. And Ambrosio hanging on here down there in turn number 6 at the moment. And there's Ruano Stumpf in car number 50. He's decided to park the car on the infield. And Zane Rhodes has gone backwards off the circuit down there in turn number 6. It looks like it was the exit of turn number 6, and that's cost him big time. Here is Carlos Ambrosio, and he has got himself and half of the Nullarbor between himself and second place of Nathan Seaton. So we only caught the back end of that, and all we saw was Zane Rhodes going backwards. It looks like it's to driver's right on the exit of turn number 6. Oh, and there's a car. That's Nathan Seaton's gone into the wall hard right here at the start-finish line. There was definitely some contact back there. We could hear the screeching of brakes. And let's hope that Nathan's okay there. He's gone in very, very hard on the main straight. You can feel the thud up here in race control. So half the field have decided to slow down. We've got a local yellow at the moment. The rest of the race is actually continuing over the back end of the circuit at the moment. 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining, and I believe that this one will probably be called as well. At the moment, still no signs of a yellow, and now they come out. Double yellow wave flags out here on the main straight. But that was a very hard hit for Nathan Seaton in car number 95. They look like they're going to continue with just a double waved yellow. So Carlos has really backed it off. And if he has a look in the rear vision mirror, there's the charge of the light brigade, because there's the checkered flag anyway, so it's not going to matter. That Wagner de Souza, probably his best ever finish here at CARCO. He will take out second place with the demise of Zane Rhodes, unfortunately, down there in turn 6. Steve McGregor will hang on for third place, and looks like Steve McGregor will take out the day from Carlos Ambrosio. That's a bit of a turn. That's a great effort from Steve McGregor in car number 2 for Napa Autos. Noah Byrne will finish in 4th. Jackson Kello in 5th. Then we have Moore, Clamp. Fisher will finish in 8th. Then we have Burns in 9. And Zane Rhodes hangs on for 10. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay here at the moment while we retrieve Nathan Seaton's car, and it looks very sick and sore from where I'm looking at the car. There's not much of the front end left, and it's definitely dropped on the front as well. There's broken suspension. That's going to be a big job for those guys to try and repair that. And unfortunately there for Nathan, he was very, very quick all day. And not quite sure what happened. I just caught it once it was already on the grass, but we heard a big screech of brakes and then a loud thud. And unfortunately, Nathan facing backwards into oncoming traffic, and then the big whack into the wall. So not the type of thing that we like to see here at carco.com.au Raceway, but that is motorsport, and that is part of the day.
Thanks, Paul. I'm here in the pits, and unfortunately, I'm going to be talking to two people that obviously are part of what I would consider to be the Cove Racing family dynasty, the way it's working out, because I'm with Ashley and Charlotte. Great for you to be here, guys. Thanks so much. But we also, in the family, is Lachlan. So tell me, Ash, when did you actually start, when was the interest in racing begin? You started with go-karts, I believe.
Yeah, so we started in go-karts about 2019, 2020. Went into XLs about a year and a half ago. Just did some laps in that. Our brother also was doing time attack and other stuff like that, so we were passenger for him and thought we could beat him out in the car, so we decided to get in the driver's seat ourselves.
And Charlotte, do you really enjoy the fact that you're in the XL category? Because it's all about the driving skill more so than the vehicle, but you've also been invited to be part of the improved production race today as well.
I love both categories, both filled with amazing people, amazing drivers, such amazing support crew around us, and yeah, I couldn't ask for anything better.
And what about you, Ash? You're enjoying the fact you're running in two different categories? You're very different challenges, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very different. But like Charlotte said, it's a really good community, both groups, and they've all been really, really supportive of us joining.
Now, Charlotte, we've seen a lot of action on the track today for the XLs. How do you feel you went today, and what was going through your mind while everything was unfolding?
There was a lot of chaos today, lots of people going everywhere, but I think that staying calm is definitely the main thing for me. And, just seeing Ashley there, really, she keeps me quite stable, so it's awesome.
Do you find having, we talk about sibling rivalry so often, do you find having your sister there on the track, it kind of makes you feel a little bit more comfortable there?
She comforts me and she motivates me, so I love having her there, but I love, obviously, going past her, unfortunately, or she loves going past me all the time. So I love that competitiveness between our sisters. It's great.
Now, you guys actually are classical trained ballerinas. I believe there's some martial arts in there as well. You're now driving XLs in the XL Cup. Is there anything you can't do?
Probably not. Our parents have always been firm believers that we can do anything that we want, and we have done pretty much anything and everything that we've wanted to. So, racing, ballerina, netball, BJJ, to us it's all the same, and we love it all.
Ashley, if you had to pick something with ballet, martial arts or racing, what would it be?
Definitely racing. It brings out a bit of competitive self there. And it's good to race against Charlotte and Lockie and everybody else.
And when it comes to racing, which category have you got a preference for?
Oh, no preference whatsoever. I love them all.
And you, Charlotte?
I don't know. Both are amazing, both amazing communities, so I really couldn't pick.
Congratulations, ladies. You've had a wonderful day here, a real inspiration to a lot of people, especially the young people out there that might be interested in motorsport. And we do appreciate your time. That's all from us, and it's back to you in the central commentary.
WA XL Cup Racing proudly presented by Retrovision, Liqui Moly, Moltec Mechanical, Racetech, Nexter, and Revolution Race Gear.